Imagine waking up one morning, and as you swing your legs over the bed, you notice your feet are unusually swollen. You brush it off, thinking it's just a minor issue. But what if I told you that this could be the first silent alarm of something far more serious: heart failure? Swollen feet aren't just a cosmetic concern. They can be the body's early warning system signaling that the heart isn't pumping effectively. Especially for those in their 60s, 70s, or 80s, understanding this connection is crucial. But here's the good news. Certain foods can help combat this issue, supporting heart health and reducing swelling. In today's video, we'll delve into the top foods that can help prevent swollen feet and, in turn, support your heart. Stay with us as we explore these life-changing dietary choices. Section 1. The hidden link between swollen feet and heart health. Swollen feet might seem like a small problem. Maybe your shoes feel a little tight or your ankles puff up at the end of the day. You might think, oh, I've just been on my feet too long, or maybe I didn't drink enough water. But for people in their 60s, 70s, or 80s, this swelling, also called peripheral edema, can be a loud warning from the body. So what's really happening when your feet swell? Your heart is like a strong pump, sending blood all over your body. But as we age, that pump can lose some of its strength. When the heart doesn't pump as strongly as it should, blood can start to back up in the veins. Imagine a traffic jam of blood, stuck, slowed, and building pressure. That pressure pushes fluid out of the veins and into nearby tissues. Where does it go? Right into your feet and ankles. That's why swelling in the lower legs can be one of the first signs of a heart problem, especially congestive heart failure. In this condition, the heart struggles to move blood efficiently, and the result is fluid buildup in the body. And it often shows up in the feet first, because gravity pulls fluids downward. Now, not all swelling is a crisis. If you've been sitting on a long flight or standing for hours, some puffiness in the feet is normal. But if it happens often, if it's worse at night, or if it comes with shortness of breath, fatigue, or chest discomfort, it's time to pay attention. Here's the good news. There's a lot you can do, starting with what's on your plate. Many people don't realize that your diet plays a major role in managing swelling. Certain foods can help your body flush out excess fluids, improve circulation, and strengthen the heart. On the other hand, some foods can make the swelling worse by causing your body to hold on to water or by raising your blood pressure. That's why this video is so important. We're not just talking about avoiding discomfort. We're talking about protecting your heart, your energy, and your independence. If you or someone you love is noticing swollen feet more often, don't ignore it. Think of it as your body's early warning system, an alarm you can't afford to snooze. In the next section, we'll explore one of nature's most powerful foods for fighting swelling and protecting the heart. It's yellow, sweet, and found in nearly every kitchen. Can you guess what it is? Let's take a closer look. Section 2. Bananas, nature's potassium powerhouse. Let's talk about one of the simplest, most powerful tools in your kitchen, a banana. Now, you might be thinking, bananas? Really? Yes, really. Bananas are more than just an easy breakfast or a quick snack. They're packed with potassium, a mineral that plays a huge role in your heart health and in reducing swelling, especially in your feet and ankles. So, what does potassium actually do? Potassium works behind the scenes to help balance the amount of fluid in your body. One of its most important jobs is to counteract the effects of sodium. The salt in chips, canned soups, frozen meals, and fast food. When we eat too much sodium, our body holds on to water. That's one reason people get bloated, puffy, or swollen. But when you get enough potassium, it helps the body flush out that extra sodium through the urine. Less sodium means less water retention, and that means less swelling in your feet. And there's more. Potassium also helps the heart beat at a steady rhythm and keeps your blood pressure in check. High blood pressure is one of the top causes of heart failure and kidney problems, and it often sneaks up without any warning. That's why getting enough potassium in your diet is one of the best ways to support both your heart and your kidneys, and reduce your risk of swollen feet. Now here's the great part. Bananas are affordable, easy to find, and require zero preparation. No peeling, chopping, or cooking. Just grab one and you're good to go. They also contain fiber, which is helpful for digestion, and vitamin B6, which supports brain and nerve health. So, how many bananas should you eat? For most older adults, one banana a day is a great start. It gives you around 400 to 450 milligrams of potassium. But don't stop there. Other foods are also packed with potassium. We'll talk about more options soon. But bananas, they're the easiest place to begin. Here's a fun idea. Slice a banana into your oatmeal, blend it into a smoothie, or enjoy it with a spoon of natural peanut butter for a satisfying snack. Just be mindful if you have kidney problems, as some people need to limit potassium, so always check with your doctor if you're unsure. To recap, bananas help reduce swelling, lower blood pressure, and support your heart, all that in a yellow peel. And while potassium is crucial, it doesn't act alone. There's another important mineral that also fights swelling and supports your heart, especially as you age. It's often overlooked but plays a big role in muscle function and circulation. Let's uncover the secret power of magnesium in the next section. Section 3. Magnesium-rich foods, the unsung heroes. Let's shine a spotlight on a mineral that often flies under the radar, magnesium. While potassium usually gets all the attention, magnesium quietly works in the background, doing some of the most important jobs in your body. And when it comes to reducing swollen feet and protecting your heart, magnesium is a true unsung hero. So, what does magnesium actually do? First, it helps your muscles and nerves function properly. That includes the most important muscle of all, your heart. Magnesium helps your heart keep a steady rhythm and supports healthy blood pressure. But that's just the beginning. Magnesium also plays a key role in controlling blood sugar, reducing inflammation, and improving circulation. When your magnesium levels are low, your body can start to retain fluid, especially in the lower parts like your feet and ankles. This fluid buildup, also called edema, can be uncomfortable, and it might be one of the first signs that something's not right with your heart or kidneys. Many seniors are unknowingly deficient in magnesium. Over time, stress, medications, and poor diet can all deplete magnesium levels. The good news? It's easy to bring magnesium back into your life through food. Here are some of the best sources of magnesium. Leafy greens like spinach, kale, and Swiss chard are magnesium powerhouses. They're also packed with fiber and antioxidants that protect your blood vessels. Nuts and seeds, especially almonds, cashews, pumpkin seeds, and sunflower seeds, are crunchy, delicious, and loaded with magnesium. Just a small handful a day can make a difference. Whole grains like brown rice, quinoa, and oats offer steady energy and a healthy dose of magnesium too. Avocados, legumes like black beans and lentils, and even dark chocolate in small amounts are great magnesium sources as well. So how can you work these into your day? Start simple. Add a handful of almonds to your morning oatmeal. Toss some spinach into a smoothie. Use brown rice instead of white with dinner. Or try a magnesium-rich trail mix with pumpkin seeds and dried fruit. These small changes can reduce swelling, lower blood pressure, and support your heart over time. If you've been experiencing leg cramps, muscle twitching, fatigue, or swelling, a magnesium deficiency could be playing a role. Always talk with your doctor before taking magnesium supplements, but focusing on food first is a safe and effective option for most people. To sum it up, magnesium supports your heart, keeps your muscles strong, and helps flush out excess fluid. It's a simple mineral with powerful effects. Next up, we'll talk about something incredibly simple, yet often overlooked: water. Yes, hydration plays a huge role in preventing swollen feet, and you'll see why in just a moment. Section 4. The importance of staying hydrated. It might sound strange, but one of the best ways to reduce swelling in your feet isn't by cutting back on fluids, it's by drinking more of them. Yes, you heard that right. Proper hydration actually helps your body let go of excess water. When you're dehydrated, your body reacts by clinging to the fluid it already has, just in case. That's when you might start seeing swelling in your feet, ankles, or even your hands. It's the body's survival mechanism kicking in. But when you give it a steady supply of water, your body relaxes and begins to flush out what it doesn't need. For seniors, this is especially important. As we age, our sense of thirst can dull. You might not feel thirsty, even when your body desperately needs water. That's why it's crucial to be proactive about hydration, not just wait until you feel parched. Staying hydrated does more than just reduce swelling. It supports your kidneys, helping them filter out excess sodium, one of the major culprits behind water retention. It also keeps your blood flowing smoothly, which reduces the chance of fluid building up in your lower limbs. And here's something else many don't know: being well hydrated supports your heart directly. Water helps maintain the right volume of blood in your body, making it easier for your heart to pump. This is vital for preventing congestive heart failure, especially in older adults. So, how much should you drink? While needs vary, a good target for seniors is about 6 to 8 cups of water a day. That can include herbal teas, broths, and yes, even water-rich foods, which we'll talk about next. The key is consistency. Sip throughout the day rather than trying to gulp it all at once. Worried about frequent bathroom trips? That's normal at first. As your body adjusts to better hydration, the urgency will usually decrease, and the benefits far outweigh the inconvenience. If plain water feels boring, try these hydration hacks. Add a slice of lemon, cucumber, or mint to your water for flavor. Drink warm herbal teas like chamomile or ginger. Use a reusable water bottle and keep it within reach all day. Also, take note of the color of your urine. It should be light yellow. Darker urine is a sign you're not getting enough fluids. Hydration might sound like a small habit, but it plays a massive role in preventing foot swelling, supporting your organs, and keeping your energy levels up. It's one of the simplest, cheapest, and most effective ways to care for your body. And when you combine water intake with foods that are naturally rich in water, you supercharge these benefits. Let's dive into those foods next. Section 5. Water-rich foods. Double the benefits. We've talked about the importance of drinking water, but here's another powerful strategy to reduce swelling and support your heart: eating your water. Yes, that's right. Consuming foods with high water content doesn't just hydrate you, it delivers a double punch of hydration and nutrition. For seniors especially, this is a game changer. As we age, the body's water needs increase, but thirst cues often decrease. That's where water-rich foods step in, quietly doing their job to keep you nourished and fluid balanced without you even noticing. Let's start with cucumbers. These are hydration heroes. Composed of about 95% water, they're crisp, cooling, and incredibly refreshing. But cucumbers also contain silica, a compound that supports skin and connective tissue health. They're low in calories and high in value, perfect for snacking, adding to salads, or blending into smoothies. Next up, watermelon. This sweet, juicy fruit is more than just a summer treat. It's packed with lycopene, a powerful antioxidant linked to heart health and lower inflammation. Watermelon is about 92% water, making it one of the top hydrating fruits. Plus, it's gentle on digestion and easy to enjoy, even for those with reduced appetite. Another star is celery. This crunchy veggie is about 95% water, but its real magic lies in its natural anti-inflammatory compounds, including apigenin and luteolin. These help reduce swelling in tissues and may support circulation, key benefits for people experiencing foot or leg swelling. You can also look at zucchini, strawberries, lettuce, and oranges, all water-dense and packed with vitamins, minerals, and fiber. Incorporating these into meals keeps you hydrated, full, and energized, without relying entirely on drinking water alone. Here's a simple trick. Add one water-rich food to every meal. Toss cucumber slices in your lunch, have watermelon after dinner, snack on celery sticks, or sip a cold, fruit-infused smoothie in the afternoon. These small additions can make a huge difference in your hydration levels, nutrient intake, and swelling reduction. Another tip: blend them into soups or juices. Cold cucumber soup with herbs, watermelon juice with a splash of lime, or a green smoothie with spinach, celery, and apple can hydrate and heal, all in one delicious package. These foods do more than hydrate. They help the kidneys flush out toxins, reduce blood pressure, support circulation, and provide electrolytes that keep your body balanced. And here's the best part. These foods are natural, safe, and accessible. No prescriptions, no side effects, just real nutrition doing what it's meant to do. Support your body's natural healing systems. But as you add in these powerful hydrating foods, there's something else you need to consider. What to take out. Some foods work against your efforts and can actually make swelling worse. Let's talk about those next. Section 6. Foods to limit or avoid. Let's face it, sometimes it's not just what you add to your diet that makes a difference, but what you cut out. When it comes to swollen feet and heart health, certain foods act like fuel on a fire, silently making the problem worse day by day. First on the list, salt, or more specifically, sodium. While sodium is essential in small amounts, too much of it causes your body to hold onto water like a sponge. This leads to puffiness in your feet, ankles, and even your hands. And here's the kicker. The biggest offenders aren't always the salt shaker. It's the hidden salt in processed and packaged foods. Take a look at canned soups, instant noodles, frozen dinners, deli meats, fast food burgers, and fries. These convenience foods may taste good, but they can contain well over your entire daily sodium limit in just one serving. That's why reading labels becomes crucial. Ideally, you want to aim for less than 1,500 milligrams of sodium a day, especially if you're over 60 or dealing with high blood pressure. Next up, refined carbohydrates. These are foods made from white flour and stripped of fiber and nutrients. Think white bread, sugary breakfast cereals, cakes, cookies, and pastries. Not only do these spike your blood sugar, but they also lead to inflammation in the body. Inflammation can cause or worsen swelling, particularly in the feet. Plus, these foods often come with added sodium and unhealthy fats, creating a triple threat to your heart. Another sneaky contributor, carbonated and sugary drinks. Sodas and sugary beverages can cause bloating, increase sodium levels, and strain the kidneys. Many diet sodas, even if low in sugar, contain phosphates and artificial sweeteners that affect kidney function and increase water retention. Instead, opt for sparkling water with natural flavoring if you crave bubbles. Let's not forget trans fats and saturated fats, often found in fried foods, pastries, and margarine. These fats clog arteries, raise bad cholesterol, and promote inflammation, which in turn affects circulation and fluid balance. So, how do you clean up your plate without feeling deprived? Try these swaps. Replace canned soups with homemade veggie broths, trade white bread for sprouted or whole grain bread, ditch soda for infused water or unsweetened teas. Satisfy sweet cravings with fresh fruits like dates or berries. And remember, it's not about being perfect, it's about being mindful. Every small change chips away at the swelling and builds a stronger heart. By becoming more aware of what's hurting your health, you take back control. And trust me, your feet and your heart will thank you. Now that you know what to avoid, let's wrap up with some easy, actionable steps to start transforming your diet today. Conclusion: taking charge of your health. Swollen feet may seem like a minor inconvenience, something to brush off at the end of the day, but in reality, they can be your body's way of waving a red flag, warning you about deeper issues that are quietly brewing inside. Specifically, issues with your heart. That's right. Those swollen ankles or tight shoes in the morning may be your first clue that your heart isn't pumping blood as effectively as it should. It's not just a matter of discomfort, it's a matter of life, longevity, and quality of living. And the good news? You can do something about it, starting today. You've now learned that swelling, especially in seniors, isn't just a standalone problem. It's deeply connected to fluid retention, poor circulation, and imbalances in minerals like potassium and magnesium. And when your heart can't keep up, fluid builds up where it shouldn't, starting with your feet and moving upward. So what can you do? First, embrace potassium-rich foods like bananas, avocados, and coconut water. These help your body get rid of excess sodium and maintain healthy blood pressure levels. Second, don't overlook magnesium, a mineral that helps your blood vessels relax and reduces water retention. Add leafy greens, seeds, and whole grains to your meals whenever you can. Third, hydrate with intention. It may sound simple, but drinking enough water daily can make a huge difference. A well-hydrated body is better at flushing out toxins, balancing sodium levels, and preventing swelling. Fourth, eat water-rich foods like cucumbers, watermelon, and celery. These not only boost hydration, but also reduce inflammation naturally. And equally important, be mindful of what you avoid. Highly processed foods, salty snacks, sugary drinks, and refined carbs are all troublemakers. They don't just make you feel bloated, they push your heart harder and increase your risk of long-term health problems. Here's the most important message. It's never too late to take control of your health. Whether you're 60, 70, 80, or beyond, you can still make simple changes that lead to major improvements. You don't need a complete diet overhaul overnight. Start small. Add 1 banana to your breakfast. Swap white bread for a grainy slice. Choose water over soda. Cook at home a bit more. These little decisions compound over time, and your body notices. Also, don't forget to stay active. Even light daily movement, like a walk around the block or gentle stretches, helps your circulation, reduces swelling, and supports your heart. Finally, check in with your doctor regularly. They can guide you, test for deficiencies, and catch any concerns early before they become emergencies. Your health is your greatest asset, and every choice you make is a step either toward healing or away from it. So, if your feet are swollen, don't ignore them. Listen to your body, feed it wisely, move it gently, love it deeply. Your journey to better health starts now, and it starts with you.